Welcome to Railfans Canada. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the current progress of the O-Train Eastern Extension expanding service all the way to Trim Road in Orléans. Trim Station. We're starting off here at Trim Station, the easternmost terminus of the extension. As you can see, lots of space around here, big park and ride. And of course the train platforms found in the median of Highway 174. We'll start off by looking at the massive park and ride. There's just a lot of space here. Nicely landscaped too, a little bit of green trim and accents to the different sections of the parking. The entrance building with the bus loop and then the pedestrian crossing to the trains. As you can see here again, the bus loop, which is already in service and being utilized to its fullest potential already, providing a quick connection over to the trains in the median. Another look at the bus loop. Important to note that the bus loop is a fare paid zone once the station opens in its entirety, so people will be able to reach the bus loop in and out via the main entrance building, transfer through there to make connections to the train. One final look at Trim Station. Definitely a really interesting station, and if you haven't already, definitely encourage you to check out our behind the scenes Trim Station walkthrough. Next station, Place d'Orléans. Place d'Orléans, definitely a highlight for me. This station is really big. The pedestrian crossings at the top are very high up. The train platforms are down in the highway trench. Multiple entrances, either coming in from the park and ride, the Champlain overpass at the top left. Everything connects down into the train platforms in the median of the highway. And then either the new fare paid zone white bridge that crosses over to the bus terminal, or the existing red pedestrian crossing that reaches the bus, and of course the green covered crossing to the mall itself. Looking now down at the Champlain entrance and the fare paid zone entrance, as well as the crossing to go to the park and ride. Definitely lots of ways to come in here. It's really sprawling and expansive, the station. You can see the fare paid zone entrance there. Right now we're in the Legacy park and ride crossing. And as you can see, it too has been modified to create an opening right in the middle to connect into a fare gates area where you can then reach the train station itself. So that's in the direction of Place d'Orléans Mall and the bus station. You can see the entrance grille here leading into the train service itself. And as you can see how they really opened up the existing crossing to make an entrance into the train station from up here. It's actually pretty neat. There's a bit of an awning, some fencing on the sides to make it all nice and safe. And you can see the fare gates and the stairs that go down to the platform level, which is quite a bit distance below where the entrances are above. It's very exciting. Looking down now on the eastbound side, you can see the platforms below. As we continue heading farther west, you can see Convent, Glen and Jeanne in the distance. Next station, Convent, Glen. Convent Glen Station, located right on the Orléans Boulevard overpass. The new infill station, definitely great benefit to all the people in Convent, Glen and the surrounding areas around here that did not have rapid transit service right to this area, because previously there was no on and off ramps for the highway, and there still aren't, but the train is definitely going to be a welcome addition for this area. You can look down now to see the train platforms, center platform with service on both sides. You can see entrances on both sides of the highway overpass. And then you can see one of the traction power substations just off to the side of the highway that provides the power for the trains on the alignment. Next station, Jeanne d'Arc. This station too has a traction power substation just in the middle of the highway on-ramp. Going to be a busy station. They've expanded the sidewalks to allow for more room for people waiting for bus connections. There's also that large plaza area on the right there that I'm really fond of. Hopefully some pop-ups or some events or something happens around there, not just a waiting area. It's a very nice station and a very nice spot. So now we'll take a look on foot. You can see the plaza area here that I'm really fond of. Hopefully we see a barbecue or some nice little something pop up there at some point, even if it's from time to time. You can look at the westbound side here, and that's looking back towards the east, towards Convent Glen. Definitely really nice stations, integrate pretty well into the fabric of the area around here. You can see the two main bus stops just outside of the station, A and B. And one final look back at Jeanne d'Arc. As we continue on, train will travel at its high speed from Jeanne d'Arc towards Montreal Road. And our next stop, which is going to be next station, Montreal. I still can't get over that this location was pretty much completely dismantled, demolished. New highway overpasses built to the sides of the existing ones to make room for the station to be built right in the middle. All of the structure is brand new, very bright, and I definitely encourage you, if you haven't already, check out our Montreal station behind the scenes walkthrough where we go right inside. It's really a nice station. Lots of glass canopy on top. Lots of light underneath. Surprisingly, despite being underneath a highway overpass, it's much brighter than it used to be. Lots of room, lots of space. And the sound barrier walls on the sides really do a good job at blocking the noise from the road and the cars. Another look here at this expansive station. Elevators and stairs at either end of the center platform. And now we take a look on foot. Again, underneath on Montreal Road, you can see the sidewalks have been widened, the new highway overpasses, the train service and guideway right in the middle, entrances on either side. Underneath, you can see the fare gates, the elevator grills just to the right. Surprisingly, you wouldn't expect this to be as nice as it is, but it really comes off very welcoming and bright. And as you can see, there's just a lot more light than there used to be down here. It was very dingy, dark, creepy. No more. It's a brand new, fully rejuvenated Montreal Road overpass and 174 overpass. As we continue looking farther west, now at the 174 rail flyover that brings the trains from the median off to the side to set up for their alignment into Blair Station to connect to the existing service. As the trains pass over, crossing over, in the middle of the section here you'll see the new pocket track, which will be used to store additional train, take a train out of service if a train breaks down, just a storage area to be able to park a train when necessary or when service is ramping up or ramping down. As you can see, it passes underneath the Blair off-ramp, underneath Blair Road overpass itself to set up for its arrival at next station, Blair, with continuing westbound service to Tunney's Pasture. Eastern extension is nearing completion, should have news of substantial completion in the very near future, and then of course the trial running that critical phase of 3 weeks of full service testing, day and night, various scenarios, various emergencies, everything is going to be tested to its fullest capacity. So stay tuned to Railfans Canada. As news develops, we will be sure to bring it to you and cover this very exciting milestone, the trial running and the eventual opening of the East Extension.